Though still on hiatus, there's no one who is the chief enemy of lying, smugness, pomposity, and groupthink than Tucker Carlson. But I want to follow in his path and being able to confront issues of politics with the principles of faith. Illegal immigration. Did you know that our county executive, P.J. Wendell, issued a state of emergency, saying that illegals are not to come into Chautauqua County? I applaud what he has done. He is upholding the rule of law. As he has upheld the rule of law, we have a legislature who recently passed a resolution supporting this declaration of a state of emergency. I applaud Terry Nebel for taking the lead on this, and yet there were Democrats who opposed it. Democrats who said things like, it sends the wrong message. We are all immigrants. No, we're not. I'm not an immigrant. I did not come to this country from another country. I was born in this country. We're not all immigrants. We're citizens. We need to draw that distinction because there are those who are trying to leverage this work by saying we are all immigrants. The terminology isn't precise, and that's precisely what the left does in twisting terms in order to fit their agenda. According to our mayor, Eddie Sundquist, Jamestown is not actively participating in any efforts of resettlement of asylum seekers and migrants. I think it's important to distinguish asylum seekers breaking through the border and those that are refugees who've been vetted thoroughly from other countries. Asylum seekers, what a loose term that is. I see all these young men crossing the border, single guys, with their cell phones. I gotta admit, their clothing kind of looks pretty nice. They're not in rags. Are they really asylum seekers, or are they looking just to get a better political or economic advantage? I don't blame them for it. But our loose policy at the border invites this kind of practice we see going on now, which makes every county in the United States a border county. And the sanctuary cities, who prided themselves in being one, don't want any more illegals in their city. You think of what is happening in New York City. A sanctuary city. Now the mayor wants to fan them out. We see that the left does not live up to what they say. And they expect everybody else to join in with their practice. Now, my good friend Robbie, he made an excellent point. It's got to be brought up. We as a church should see this as an opportunity to share the gospel. Share the gospel with these who are here. But the country, the county, the state, New York City, Jamestown, need to take a strong stand and say, we're not going to participate in this policy of open borders. And that's what it functionally is, an open border, which needs to be addressed. So on the one hand, we as Christians can say, stop this insane policy. But on the other hand, as Christians, we need to say as a church, we need to share the gospel when the opportunity arises. I don't think it's very responsible for citizens of this country to support what we are watching at the southern border. And the party who's pushing it should pay for it at the ballot box. We are in a situation that is continuing this disorderly, chaotic life we're experiencing, which goes to show how the words of Cloward and Piven are coming to fruition. Overwhelm the system. We are seeing things overwhelmed. New York City is watching their city being overwhelmed and expect us to receive it as well. Somebody's got to stand up and say, no more. And I thank P.J. Wendell, our county executive, and many other upstate county executives, which are generally Republican conservative, unlike Mark Poloncarz from Erie County, who says, no, I won't declare one. There's a difference between left and right, conservative and leftist. We need to go that path politically, which affirms order and confronts chaos, while we as Christians do what we can to share the gospel with those who are illegally here, while also supporting a system of orderly, legal immigration. Well, unlike Tony Kornheiser of Pardon the Interruption, I cannot promise you that I'll do better the next time.